Before watching almost any movie or TV show, one name always comes up: Rotten Tomatoes. In the US, around 55–60% of moviegoers check Rotten Tomatoes before buying a ticket. The rest? They swear by IMDb. And Rotten Tomatoes' biggest flex is simple: it shows both critic scores and audience scores, side by side. So people compare opinions, read reviews, overthink everything, and then decide whether the movie deserves their time or not. But here's the real question: how authentic is Rotten Tomatoes actually? I mean, this is almost as big a mystery as asking what Stephen Hawking was doing on Epstein Island. So yeah, let's start. Rotten Tomatoes started back in 1998, created by a small team led by Sentai Duong. You remember that kid in school who wrote, "Watching movies under hobbies"? Yeah, that kid actually built Rotten Tomatoes. Duong was born in Vietnam, ethnically Chinese, and lived in the US. He loved watching people who looked like him on screen, and he loved action movies, especially. His favorite actors? Jackie Chan and Jet Li. When Jackie Chan's first Hollywood movie Rush Hour was about to release, Duong was insanely excited. So like any movie nerd, he searched for reviews. And what did he find? Nothing. The same emptiness we all felt after watching Ironheart. Nothing. That's when his idea hit him. He shared it with his friends Patrick Lee and Stephen Wong, and together they collected every review and article they could find for Rush Hour weeks before release. But plot twist: Rush Hour got delayed. Because life never goes according to plan. But they kept uploading reviews for other upcoming movies, and the first movie ever reviewed on Rotten Tomatoes was Your Friends and Neighbors, the website that took off. The real boost came when Pixar released Toy Story and A Bug's Life. Suddenly, people weren't just watching movies, they were checking Rotten Tomatoes first. A lot. So, how does Rotten Tomatoes actually work? Rotten Tomatoes collects all the critic reviews that are first posted online, whether they are from Armand White or Peter Travers. It also collects audience reviews. Then it doesn't average scores, it simply checks whether reviews are positive or negative, and converts that into a percentage. To avoid confusion, critics get Newcast tomatoes, audiences get Newcast popcorn buckets. If critic score is above 60%, it's marked fresh red tomato. If it's below 60%, green splat. Basically pond spit on the wall. For audiences, if 60% plus people rate it above 3.5 stars, you get a full popcorn bucket. If not, the popcorn bucket is flipped upside down. Some movies even earn the legendary Certified Fresh badge, but trust me, the conditions are strict. Rotten Tomatoes isn't just a recommendation site anymore. In 2011, Warner Bros. Bought it. In 2016, it was sold to Fandango. And yes, tickets are sold directly now. By 2017, about 36% of Americans were choosing movies based on Rotten Tomatoes. Producer Donna Gigliotti even said, "For movies without big stars or franchises, Rotten Tomatoes can be a blessing." Yes, scores influence audiences, but box office success? That still has limits. The 2023 Rotten Tomatoes scandal. For nearly 22 years, Rotten Tomatoes was considered the most trusted platform. Then in 2023, Vulture dropped an investigation. The scandal revolved around a PR company called Bunker 15. It started with the 2018 film Ophelia. At Sundance Film Festival, the movie received negative reviews, so Bunker 15 paid small unknown critics $50 to post positive reviews. Negative reviews were allowed, as long as they were published where Rotten Tomatoes couldn't track them. In some cases, old negative reviews were even changed. When exposed, Rotten Tomatoes removed some reviews and sent warning letters to critics. Sounds bad, right? It is. But here's the truth: the system itself still works. The problem usually comes from third-party PR manipulation, not Rotten Tomatoes directly. Final answer: should you trust Rotten Tomatoes? Rotten Tomatoes can help you choose a movie, but it should never choose for you. What I like, you might hate. What you love, I might find boring. That's why I don't rely only on critics. I trust audience reactions more. If people are genuinely walking into theaters, I want to see why. If a single movie rating has ever changed your weekend plan, you need to rethink how much power you're giving these scores. If you've ever watched a highly rated movie and thought, "Bro, this is trash," hit that like button. And if you want honest breakdowns, movie logic, and zero fake hype, subscribe, because here we don't follow ratings, we question them.